But I did see Black Panther.
Yes.
I took my mom to see Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Did you see it yet?
I did see it.
So then we could talk about it real quick.
We can. Yes, we can.
Did it hit you in the feels as a black person? Like before we get into the content of the movie, like did it get you in the feels? Because I'll say for me, especially after seeing it twice, there is this constant feeling of every time as us as black people get something good, it gets taken away from us. Whether it be Chadwick Boseman taken away from us, the people that died in the movie taken away from us, the good things taken away from us, and until we're really just left with this anger and frustration, as you
think there's an underlying message?
I don't think there's I just think it's art, depicting reality. It just
for us as people, as a melanated people, pretty much.
It did feel like that for me, seeing, because I don't know if you ever watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I never watched the series though. It's with Bucky, right? And
Bucky and Falcon. Like in the show, they talk about how Falcon, like he's an Avenger, he helped save the world, but he can't get a loan from the bank because he been dead for 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, listen, Mr. Falcon, I'm glad you helped us out, but sorry, sir, we can't give you a loan. And it's like, fuck you mean you can't give me a loan? He's like, well, where did you get your money before? Well, Tony Stark, the Avengers Initiative and stuff. But that's how it came off to me. What about you?
I think Black Panther Wakanda, it did hit me a little bit. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but I just felt like it just wasn't the same for me.
Why not?
It just, I feel like Chadwick Boseman, he made like Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was a huge part of it. So it's like, I understood that his sister had a huge role to play.
Yes.
She had big shoes to fill in. And I would say for the most part, she did do her part. She did do her justice, but it just, and even with Namor,
I like the take on Namor versus his actual comic book counterpart. They made me care about Namor. I'm like, y'all made him cool.
I liked Namor, but then I felt like I just felt like he was missing a little bit of that. There's something with the first film that it just set me ablaze with Killmonger. Like his
why? Because he blessed?
No, his tenacity. Like, but I think what I liked about Namor, he had this very like subtle dark tone to him in a bit though. That he was willing, he was still a bit of like Killmonger, but he was more like reserved about it, kind of in a sense though.
You mean, well, what I took away from it is the art depicting reality about how we have us as minorities fighting amongst each other, fighting against oppressors, colonization, trying to work together, but not really being on the same page. I mean, if it doesn't depict that situation, I don't know what does. I mean, it
definitely does.
I vividly remember back in, the Trump era where he's talking about the Mexicans and this and that and the Hispanics and all these other people coming here, taking your jobs. And you even have some, Trumpian black people that felt that way as well, too. And I'm like, when they beating you with whips and all this stuff, and how you going to say that about them? Like, bro, you can't be doing that.
But I liked it a lot. Did you stay for the post credits?
Of course I did.
You think it's going to continue on?
Of course. One thing I'll say I saw the first Black Panther 3 times, not because I wanted to, but because 3 different groups of people wanted to go. And then I saw this one twice, 2 different groups of people.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've realized after watching 5 Black Panther movies is that the Black Panther franchise it's not like Iron Man or Captain America or Thor, where it's like the movie is mainly about them. It's an ensemble cast movie. It's not just Black Panther, but you might as well just call it the Wakanda series. It's like it focuses on everybody. Like Okoye, the Dora Milaje guard.
Yeah.
Like I love her character. I can't spoil it, so I won't.
I liked I forgot his name already. The
M'Baku. Everybody love M'Baku.
I love M'Baku.
He's
like silence. I will feed you to my dogs.
He was up in there with the meat stick. No, I mean, listen, it's the meat stick. It's a legit meat stick.
Hey, yo.
It's a meat stick. But shout out to the guy that plays Namor. But I like the fact that they made him.
He did a great job.
He did a really good job.
He did a really good job. That first scene when he introduced himself to
he just rolled up on him out of nowhere.
It was like, oh, this dude's sneaky, yo. Like,
he just came out the water like.
She's like, how did you come out here?
He was savage. I love the part where this isn't even a spoiler alert. I love the part where he went to Queen Rwanda Queen Rwanda, excuse me, and on the beach, and she's like, "Is my daughter okay?" And she's like, if you don't give us our stuff back, we're gonna tell the Americans what you're doing." He's like, "If you tell the Americans about my country, I will come back and kill you." I was like, that's some great cinematography right there. It just felt so strong and menacing. I love the fact that he just like, keep playing. You think it does mimic a little bit of like, but I don't know. I felt that.
I'm going to finish it. You just felt it. Yeah, he made his presence known for sure.
That was some good demon time energy right there. Like, yeah, keep playing. I don't support, domestic violence. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All for entertainment purposes.
Also, too, shout out to Angela Bassett.
Oh, yes. Just gorgeous. Just that black don't crack. That black does not crack.
Acting in that movie.
And she's also a phenomenal actor.
She's 64.
I think she stole the show.
I think so too.
I think she really stole the show. Like, especially, I love that beginning when she's in the
embassy, the UN embassy.
The UN embassy.
Ooh, so good.
And she just gave it to them. I was like, yep. It's an issue that we have these weapons. You know what you're gonna do and take and use with them now, right?
Exactly.
And it was fine, safe in the hands of the Wakandan people. Just saying.
Oh, there's so much I want to go into, but I don't want to spoil it. We got other things to talk about.
Most definitely.